This website is called XtraMath and it's at xtramath.org, and it can also be uploaded on an iPad. And this is a website that teaches kids their basic math facts. That's all this site does, but it does it really well. So when you log in, you come to this homepage, and this teacher in the red shirt is ever present in the videos, and the students see him. However, as the teacher, you can eliminate him if the students don't like to watch him. But in the beginning, there are these tabs that you can click on, and each one shows him giving a little movie and introducing you to the program. You can come over here and choose the language. I know people in this class do teach in other countries, so you can choose the language that the instruction is given. I'm going to keep it at English. I use this in my classroom. We do it in the beginning of the year together in class for a while, and then I send it home for homework. And I require my first graders to do it 3 times a week. I've seen upper grade students do it 4 or 5. The sessions are quick. There's 3 activities per session, so they could do it once a day, but it really only takes maybe 10 minutes of their time at home. So it really is not very long or hard, and it really does help them learn their basic math facts. So when you would sign in as the student, you would click on the student can click on the student tab. I created a student, Michael, who is not a real student. I made him up for this purpose of this video, and I've done a little bit of work with him for him so we can kind of progress through. Again, when I click on his name, that man is going to come on. I'm not going to play all of his videos, nor am I going to do all of the tests because it does become very long. The things that you should look out for are in the top right corner. There are happy faces that keep track of how many you got right in a row, how many the child got right. And there's also the numbers come up on the bottom that I'm typing in. And I will make a mistake so you can see what that looks like. So if the student was Michael, he would click on his name.
Welcome to XtraMath. I'm Mr. C. I'm going to help you get better and faster at math.
And I cut that short.
All right, now it is time to practice. These are the problems that we are going to focus on right now.
Again, cut him short, and this is what the student sees. The timer goes off, and I'm typing in the answers as fast as I can. And you can also, if the students prefer, you can put this keyboard up here. You can click the answers here. And if you make a mistake, I'll show you what a mistake looks like. Okay, so I typed in the number 12. It should be 15. So the 15 comes up, and I'm typing in the answer. And again, you can see the answers are the smiley faces that are coming up here. And if it comes too long, I'm not going to answer. And then the 7 will come up to show that it's the right answer. Again, I'm not going to go through the whole program, but that's what it looks like for the student. So they do 3 sessions of that, and then they're done for the day. As the teacher, you could sign in as a teacher. There's a parents tab, but as the teacher, you would sign in. And here are my students. And these are the settings that you can change the operation and see how they're doing. But you can get a really in-depth report. So I'm going to show you one of my students who's been working on this this school year. Here's the last 3 months, including April. And it kind of shows how he's done. You get a lot of information on their score. Addition, he's been working on addition and subtraction. It's showing you that same chart over here and how he's done. And if you click on a day, I'll click on March 20th, it gives you a really in-depth report of the work that he has done and how he has scored. The smiley faces for getting it right, the X for getting it wrong, and the blue timer if he's taken too long to answer the question. So the teacher really does get a lot of reports. Like I said, I send the sheet home, but if the parents forget, I can always check in to see how the child is doing. So the teacher does get a lot of information about each child and how they're performing. So this is the site XtraMath, and it's a great website for learning, for the students to practice their learning their basic math facts and learning them to automaticity.